Hello and welcome to The Law of Money with me, Vivek Law. Joining me is Anuj Puri, chairman of Anuj, and one of India's best known real estate minds, to answer questions that many of you have sent in around investing in real estate. A lot of people, Anuj, end up buying property to invest in, and I'm not talking about for staying in it. You made that distinction when we spoke earlier. By taking a loan. Now, at least when it comes to equities, we always tell people never leverage to invest. If you're leveraging to own an asset, it's a different matter, but don't leverage to invest. But probably many people think, oh, if I take a loan, I'm going to get a tax benefit. I'd rather just take a loan and then invest in it. Is that a prudent thing?
So again, I'm going to divide it into two, commercial and residential. On the commercial, it is still prudent to do that. You can take a loan and you can do a lease rental discounting of the property that you have bought, and the lease rental discounting today, Vivek, is about 10%. So you're still in a negative arbitrage because you're getting a yield of 8% whilst you're paying a loan at 10%. So there is a negative every month. You're actually paying out of your pocket 2% in there is. But you can, most of the people are able to bear it. And I also think is that the commercial property is really the HNIs, high net worth individuals who really look at buying it. A retail investor usually looks at a residential. My thought is do not leverage and buy residential property on 3 or 4 accounts. One, if the property gets delayed, then your meter of leverage is continuing whilst the property delivery hasn't happened, which under RERA hopefully will not happen. But interestingly, what the developers are doing also, they're saying at the time of negotiation that I'm going to give it to you in the next 12 months. But when you're getting the document to sign, they're showing in 5 years we will give you possession. So they're being very cautious and they're doing that. And if that 5-year really comes true, then you're going to be paying EMIs without getting the property. Second is that the government has understood we do not want investors. They've brought in a lot of things, including on the tax exemption, no more than 200,000 rupees above that tax exemption that goes on, and likewise if you go on and buy more expensive properties, the home loans continue to go up. So the government's thought is that we do not want investors in it. We only want really end users. And if an investor wants to come into the residential, my thought is that they have to look at it again from mid to long term, but really be careful getting into residential under construction, because the delays can really kill the returns on the residential. On the commercial, very good, but I think is commercial is really HNI game. Those guys who have got 10 crore plus to go and invest should really play the commercial game. Below 10 crore, commercial really doesn't make sense.